Well, here we go then. Time to make a name for Randomus II. Time to first of all visit our hometown and grab ourselves a couple of recruits here. We've got wars to get involved in. We've got businesses to protect. We've got a hell of a lot to do. We've got a name to make for ourselves. We've got a missing possible father to find. There is a rather substantial to-do list. Right now, for starters, I think we need to collect ourselves some able-bodied men. Who will buy into the name Randomus II? Let's find out. So far, we've already picked up 13. That is very good, and we can maybe just head on over to but we'll stay in the Saranid lands for now. Of course, our potential father was a Rodok, and somewhat iffy relations between those two, but we've grown up in Tasjanat. We know what we are. We're Saranid through and through, I'd say. But what are we going to do? Where are we going to go? Where are we going to fight? Who are we going to fight for? Right now, we'll just collect a few men. I don't really fancy me and a load of recruits' chances against near enough 100 desert bandits, so we'll just be getting out of here as quickly as we can. But the game appears to have frozen, which is mighty tremendous. There we go. I'm just going to... No, there we go again. Is this spot of desert not very good? Are we good here? Okay, we seem to be moving right now. Right, off, 3, 2, 1, go. Just restarting the recording there in case it got a bit messed up. But there we go. I don't think this is a good situation. About 150 desert bandits on R6 right now. This is not quite what I had in mind when I thought, let's go make a name for ourselves. And they're gaining on us. Oh, crap. Oh, well, there's more of them than there is us. I think we might have to pay this one. Silver without blood. That's our favourite kind. Having a look at you, I reckon you could easily come up with 9 grand. And pay it and... take it, you fiend. Take it, you fiend. We're very rich, but 9 grand still hurts. And what if another one just comes up on us now? How expensive is this going to get? Right, let's just go to Samara Castle, and we'll let these fellas disperse. Let's, please request entry into the castle. Lovely, and we'll wait here for as long as it takes them to get away. God damn, that was awful. So we're already down about 9 grand, and there are still bandits all over the place. Right, let's get to Habit. Let's recruit who we can. We've got a lot of recruits here. Our party capacity is 74. We've got 31 already. The only problem is they're 31 not particularly amazing chaps. They will be, I have no doubt, but right now we need to get somewhere safe. Where's the nearest Dakuba? That might be where we have to run to, but I'm scared this is going to get very expensive again. Oh, this was so much easier on my own. We were so quick we could just avoid everyone, but I think we're going to just about make it. Okay. We've ended up in Dakuba. Not quite what I'd planned, but we've recruited a bit. Our dye work seems to be doing rather nicely. We seem to have an excess of orange, yellow, and cyan there, but all in order, Master Dye. Good job for you. Anyway, let's visit the tavern and see if anyone might have heard tell of anything. There's a traveller there. There's a caravan guard there. Mr. Traveller, sir, have you heard of the name Randomus? I take it you haven't. Okay, well, goodbye then. That was not particularly good. I think we have to just wait here for a little bit of time just to let those desert bandits disperse, and now we can make our break for it. I don't think any of those poor old farmers may be taking the hit for us here, but that's okay. We've got 30 Saranids. It'll do for now, won't it? I think what we need to do is just get out of this bandit-infested desert and maybe make our way up and just see what the hell's going on. Let's visit a few more towns. Let's visit the taverns. Let's spread the word of Randomus. Let's hopefully get into a fight and get these guys upgraded. There's a lot to do. A hell of a lot to do. We'll begin that in Halmar. Rodots and Kurgits have made peace. Well, peace is for the most part probably better for our enterprises, so I'll take peace anywhere. But right now, we have to make a plan. I mean, are we going to join an existing kingdom and fight for them? Are we going to try and create our own kingdom? I think that might be the long-term plan, but the short-term plan, I think we have to be quite sensible and just take what we can get. Let's see if anyone will hire the Great Merchant Randomus II as a mercenary or something. But for now, King Ragnar Clay's Noyan, I should say, of the Kingdom of the Nord's been indicted for treason. What a terrible guy he is. Right, the tavern again. I see a ransom broker, which we can't make use of. I see a mercenary horseman. I see a guy called Lezelit. that name rings a bell. I swear there was a Lezelit that fought for my father. Possible father. How about thee, sir? Yes, what is it you wish? Are you the Lezelit I may have heard about? I guess you are. I guess you are. Do you know where my dad is? Anything? You're bragging about yourself here. Have you heard of my dad? Were you the guy that fought with my dad, or am I talking to a different Lezelit here? Well, whatever you are, you're a trainer, so I'm going to be happy to have you on the team. Welcome, sir. We've got a lot of recruits that need your attention, I dare say, but... Are you the Lezelit that fought with my father? What happened to him? It is almost as though the world has forgotten. Well, I haven't forgotten him, nor maybe, well, maybe if this is the same Lezelit. I don't know, Lezelit's like kind of a popular name around these parts, so it's like saying... Are you Jack? Hey, are you the same Jack that fought with my dad ages ago? Who knows, man? Anyway, I feel like it might do us nicely to possibly attain ourselves one or two Khergit tribesmen to the team. If we're going to be fighting in the wars, we got to have a little army, right? You know, that just makes sense. We'll travel over to Nara, Vega, our own city. I don't think that was always the right way. Vega's been taking stuff and losing stuff pretty efficiently. My goodness me, that is a small army that we could have, had we been so inclined, taken, I dare say. But still, we are but a weak... I don't want to say weak, but we are but an inexperienced little army so far, and I'm not seeing anyone here that might be able to help us. Right, okay, let's... I say we go to the marketplace. Not really much we can buy. You know, we've already got a very good horse. 50 speed. I don't think we're going to find much better than that for the most part. We've got some food. I think this is going to be enough to feed everyone. We might as well go to the goods merchant and just see if we can't pick anything up cheap. Sausages might be nice. A bit of cheese might be nice. We'll take some bread. We'll take some grain. These farmers' clothes, I don't really use them anymore. If I'm going to be honest, we'll stick with the sturdy leather. We might as well pick up all of this. We've got a lot of training to do. Got a lot of hungry bellies to feed, I would dare say. Not going to sell my masterwork short, though. Very nearly capable of wielding such a weapon, so we're going to look forward to that. But right now, I think the best way of scoring ourselves some upgrades is to perhaps try our luck against some bandits, but maybe not 1,000 bandits as previously happened. There's just manhunters there that we can't really do anything about. Why are there so many Vegas with, like, just a pathetic amount of... Was there like a mass exodus of Nords into Vegas? Oh, what's this, I say? Is this perhaps what we were looking for? Target lost, but I'm wondering if we can reacquire. A couple of treaties getting signed. I don't think we're going to find those guys again. Well, let's head then to Amir, if it's not looted. It's not looted, that's tremendous news. And then to Ushgur, and then I'd say we've got ourselves a pretty solid little squad here. I mean, our Khergit tribesmen will become... eventually, I reckon, horse archers, won't they? Our veteran footmen will take to the saddle and hopefully progress into Mamelukes. But what we've got here, I think, is a solid little base. We need to find a worthy team to join. By team, I mean faction. Obviously, we owe the Saranids, not necessarily the Saranids, but we owe the good folk of Tazjanat. They took us in. Rodok aristocracy just discarded us, so they can get lost. But my father fought against the Saranids. This is the dilemma. Maybe we should think about joining the Nords. The Nords seem to be the guys that know what's up right now. They've expanded their empire since my birth rather a lot. Excuse me, I've seemed to have contracted a case of hiccups here. Right, 13 Swadians, and that gives us a huge army. Very nice. 65 recruits have bought into the name Randomus II, and we shall repay their loyalty tenfold with success. For now, let's go to the tavern. Let's speak to Borsha. That's another name I recognise. Oh there, traveller. Are you perhaps the Borsha that was part of my father's company? I'm offended that you would even think such a thing. Faux show? I don't think there was any offence or shame in being part of Randomus's company. Who knows? But you can certainly be useful to us, Mr. Borsha. we could certainly do with some trackers, and there is 300 quid to pay off whatever the hell kind of debts you've got going on there. Let's speak to the tavern keeper. I'd like to buy every man who comes in a jar of your best wine. That's a welcome to the squad present for all my new fellas here. So we'll take Borsha up to here. We've got a good looking little group of 66 right now, I'd say, but we need to find something to do. We need to find some bandits to kill off. And there's a bandit lair here, as a matter of fact. Maybe let's just separate the men from the boys in our 66 and have at them slightly. There's actually 22 deserters there. What are they? Swardian Militia. I'd say we can probably take Swardian Militia. What else was that? A Rodok Spearman and a Rodok Saranid Veteran Footman. What a strange group. Well, still, we don't take kindly to deserters. Let's have at them, and there may even be some manhunters to join our little merry bunch at the end of it. Or a farmer or two. Maybe... No, I think 66 is enough for now. I think that's a big enough team. Anyway, we could have a go at these. Swardian Militia, then. That's not a high level of unit, is it? Rodok Spearman. We can take them, I'm sure. If we can even catch them. They're travelling 3.1. We're travelling 3.3, but they're about to go into the forest. I'm not sure that's going to be that good for us, if I'm honest. Fighting in the forest is not my favourite thing. Let's go down to this forest bandit camp, and we'll have a look, and we'll maybe clear that for the realm. That'll be very good of us. Well, we now have our own vast amount of Swardian Militia, and a load of Kurgit skirmishers, which are cavalry, aren't they? And more veteran footmen. We are upgrading very quickly. Luckily, we have the money to do so, but this is very nice. Let's put all of our cavalry at the top for now. And then everyone else is infantry, not archers, aren't they? We've still got a couple of recruits going about. This is what we're looking for. 16 bandits. That's a nice little experience take, isn't it? If we can. We could probably deal with a lot more, but 16's what the God of War has seemed to present to us here, so that's what we're going to have to do. There's 23 over there. Oh, goodness me, it's crawling, just like the deserts below us. Anyway, we'll take these 16. Prepare to die, you great bloomin' wretch. Let's just call the cavalry back for now. We don't want those four just charging off by themselves and getting killed. We'll have our infantry charge up. We'll have the four of us maybe just try our luck with a few long-range shots here. We are rather proficient in the ways of the bow and arrow, as I really am not proving here. I really think I should be connecting with a bit of flesh right now, if I'm honest. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's more like it. There we go. This is what we're on about here. Right, let's get the cavalry charging. Infantry already charging. Let's just... Oh, god damn it, that recruit. Let's just finish him off a little bit. That was not the most accurate I've ever been with a lance, if I'm gonna be honest. There seems to be a guy just on the outskirts here. That's some accuracy with a lance. Right, I'm not seeing a lot of people getting killed, which I'm glad about. Of course, it's expected with a squad as inexperienced as we are, but this is how we get experienced, right? Isn't it? Really would like to not lose any of my guys that have already upgraded, but there we go. Well, my dudes, that's how we do that. Beautiful. Okay, right, 3 dead. That's disappointing, but hey-ho, it happens. Nothing really that we'd want from there if we just leave those, and that's all right, man. There's some soldiers ready to upgrade. We've got 10 veteran, or 9 veteran footmen now, but Swardian footmen as well. We're getting towards man-at-arms there and horsemen there, so we're going to collect ourselves some rather nice little bit of cavalry. And I guess let's head over to Suno, because we have a team that's becoming the part. We don't look the part right now. Look at it. I mean, we've got some nice leather armor and stuff, but if we're to... Well, let's first of all go get pissed in the brewery. Way! But if we're to inspire men to follow us, surely we have to be wearing better than farmer's gear and some hardened leather. Let's have a look at what's for sale. A reinforced Quiarbuli. Well, I say, that doesn't look half bad, does it? Reinforced splintered greaves. We are pretty much, or we pretty much, I should say, have the choice of the picks here. That's just the worst wording I've ever worded, but you know what I mean. So we've got a reinforced Quiarbuli. I'm not sure that quite looks quite lordly enough, but that, I think, is lordly enough. How much is that giving us? A ton of leg armor there. And you know what? Maybe Borsha can have these, seeing as he's going to be our kind of scouty fella. We'll look for something a little better. Thick mail boots, in fact, could be very nice for Lezelit. Lezelit could do nicely in a Kroya Bruley. We got to look after our team, haven't we? Let's put Lezelit in a Kroya Bruley. I think he's only got a sword, to be honest. So let's get him some thick mail mittens, shall we? Or maybe, yeah, we're not having any battered stuff in our business here. So that can be for Lezelit. Let's see if we can get... My God, that was expensive. Let's see if we can't pick him up. Maybe just a shield and a spiked mace. There's nothing I'm really getting drawn to in the weapons department. That was a lot of money that we just spent. And hardly any of it was for us. But Lezelit, sir, I think you're going to prove that you deserve this later on. So have yourself a Kroya Bruley. Oh, doesn't he look the part? Oh, that's a good buy there. Yes, he's working it. We'll give this light leather to Borsha when we can. We'll want to get him a better weapon. At least a longsword or something, but... We got to look after our guys, man. That's what we got to do. Right now, I think... Well, let's go first of all and deal with this business over here. In fact, why don't we speak to one of these guys, because they might very well have a quest for such a thing. And we can be friends with someone right here. If we could actually catch someone up to speak to them, that would be rather a good thing. My name is Randomus2. You may have heard of my many businesses. How's it going? Your fame runs before you. Perhaps we should test each other's valor in a tournament or on the battlefield. But what I'm looking for now is a task. The Kingdom of Swadia. I mean, the Kingdom of Swadia, they're all right. They're a good bunch of lads, aren't they? But again, if they think I'm gonna... I just... We grew up a Saranid. I don't think we can not be a Saranid. You know, our guys, our family, although they're not our family by birth, our family are Saranids in Tazjanat. So what can we do? Wait a second! Received an offer of vassalage. King Harlus of the Kingdom of Swadia has sent a royal herald to you to bring you an invitation into his own lands. You will be granted the honour of becoming a vassal of the Lord of the Kingdom of Swadia, and in return King Harlus is to swear an oath of homage to him, fight in his military campaigns, offering you the Fight of Rulans for your loyal service. He will surely be offended if you... Well, I mean, if he's taken the time to send a guy to us, how could we not? King Harlaus, however I pronounce that, I graciously accept. In order to become a vassal, I must find him and swear oath to him. Well, there we go then. If we're to be part of... Where is Rulans? I swear we just passed Rulans. Right there!
Stand and deliver.
Oh, crikey, I was not concentrating on what was happening there. How many are we against it? Oh, okay, that's maybe not as scary as I first thought. And we do have a fair amount of cavalry right now, don't we? Or do we? Let's just have them all following us for now. We don't, but we're close. I don't want 3 Kurgit skirmishers or horsemen or whatever they are charging off by themselves to get killed before the rest of our army gets here. We'll have a little pepper of arrows. These are only forest bandits right now. Oh, crikey, aren't they just? Okay, right. We're getting some damage delivered, man. Want to get a kill, ideally, though. Come on, someone take an arrow to the head. Okay, try them getting killed. Right, let's get them in there. Oh, crikey, that was... I've had better starts to fights, if I'm honest. I'm just, you know, I'm just interested. I mean... The king has sent someone to us specifically to ask if we would become his vassal. How often... Oh, crikey. Hey, sir. How are you doing? Missed out on that guy. I am rather distracted in this fight, but that's okay. It gives our fellas a chance to do something. Alright, there we go. That's the guy that almost felled us. This has not been my finest hour on the battlefield. Maybe it highlights the fact that we ourselves... Oh, God, I don't want to get in the melee. Maybe it highlights the fact that we and ourselves need some form of... Oh, God. Some form of better armament. We really... The leader of a cavalry charge should be wearing more than leather, you'd say, wouldn't you? Okay. Well, we did our share of good work in this one, didn't we? There we go. That's a nice little headshot there. Okay, well, sorry I couldn't have been more help in that one, my dudes, but you've done brilliantly. 19 killed, though. That's pretty ugly. But I guess we'll take 2 back, and I guess we can capture... Thing is, we make so much money, I don't really know if there's any point us capturing, but we can take some man-at-arms, we can take some more footmen. Our squad looks ever stronger, doesn't it? Right, Kurgit skirmishers, very nice. Veteran footman there, Saran recruit. No more recruits, I don't think. Lovely, and 4 more horsemen. We've got ourselves a bit of a cavalry now, haven't we? Look at this. Right, where are the rest of the man-at-arms? That's great. And then we have 1 to come into Kurgit horsemanship. I'm jolly pleased with how that's turned out for the most part. Although losing 19 really isn't amazing, and I'm not seeing any love in any of this, if I'm honest. Although we do need to start kitting Borsha out a little bit. I'm sure he's fine there, but I think what we need to do in and of ourselves... Let's just upgrade these guys first. What we need to do in ourselves is... have a little heal before we try and settle that score with the bandit camp. And I think what else we need to do this. We have extra incentive with this. This bandit camp's right near our home. Oh, and look who it is. Hey, buddy. Of Randomus, I've been expecting you. Word has reached of my ears of your exploits. Well, I keep hearing such tales of prowess and bravery that my mind was quickly made up. I knew that I had found someone worthy of becoming my vassal. Thank you, my lord, you honour me with your offer. Let us dispense with the formalities, Randomus II. Are you ready to swear homage to me? Maybe he has heard of my father. Or at least he's trying to get into the name here. Good, then repeat after me. I, blah, 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 blah. Kingdom of Swadia is great, but I shall not attack my friends and family in Tasjanat. Let's just be very clear on that. Let it be known that from this day forward you are my sworn man and vassal. I give you my protection. Lovely. Well, let's go check out Rolund, shall we? Oh god, the Saranids hate me now, do they? Didn't realise we were all together. That's going to be a bit awkward. I'm playing with the lighter. I apologise if that picked up on the old microphone there, but I have great hopes for you, Randomus. I know you should be proving yourself worthy of the trust I've placed in you. Damn right, sir. Damn right. Let's have a look at this village. Let's buy it something. Let's buy it, first of all, I think, a messenger post. Oh, crikey. 43 days is a lot of days, isn't it? But let's get it done. We need to get a engineer in the team, if I think so. Anyway, let's go and see our village. Oh, isn't it lovely? Oh, yes, isn't it lovely? This is a nice village. Very much so. Okay, let's speak to this fella. Welcome to Rolund, my lord. We are rejoiced by the news that you have become our humble village. Well, I am very rich, and so will this little village here. But do you want me to help you with anything? A few heads of cattle? I think I can do just about that. 6 heads. Count on your lord. Okay.